Hey yo guys, it's me Marcus Pearson, and for today's video, I wanted to give my thoughts on the Tag Team Division and how I feel that the current WWE Tag Team Champions, The New Day, have elevated the tag team position from what was once years of boring tag teams. In my opinion, the tag team title scene has been dry since Team Hell No. We've seen a lot of different reigns, but all of the teams that would hold the titles were literally just teams that were thrown together without any thought just because the two were probably failing as singles competitors. And I must say, it is true that is how the New Day started, but it's almost as like the WWE made a miracle happen when they chose these three men. So, for those of you who haven't been following the WWE in a couple of years, the New Day is a stable in WWE consisting of Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston. Three peoples whose names don't really sound too familiar besides Kofi. That's because Xavier and Big E were recently newcomers to the main roster, but they weren't really used that much when they first came in. So, Big E held the Intercontinental title for a brief period of time, but ever since he lost it there, they never really continued any sort of push with him. Xavier, they just put him into crap storylines, and Kofi, like I said, he's probably the only member you probably would have known of beforehand. So, what it is they were put together in what was initially kind of like a gospel-like persona, where they just run around, sing, and clap in the big, huge priest robes. And from that, it ended up evolving into a heel tag team stable, where the New Day would start attacking people and changing their attire and saying, insulting every single city that they're in. And they'd always make fun of things that people like to intentionally get the boos. And it worked because it elevated them to become the tag team champions because they got over with the crowd in the best way possible, with boos. Something Roman Reigns does as a face, but you know. Anyways, the New Day ended up winning the tag team titles from Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, but their reign did not last that long, as it was ended by the primetime players, who, like I should say right now, are not even together anymore. Their reign lasted, I believe, exactly 70 days before the New Day would take the championships back at Elimination Chamber 2015. And since then, they have been dominant. They have been the top dogs in the tag team division. Their reign has, I'm pretty sure, passed over 235 days by now. And that's probably the longest reign WWE's had since Team Hell No. Like I said, is when the tag team division was last at its prime. So the New Day has since turned face again, and everyone loves them now. They've even started their own catchphrase, the Bootios. You'll have freaking Big E and Kofi twerking as they're making their entrances, and the crowd just goes nuts around them. They love them. They're just a great team. And, I believe truly that they have elevated the tag division because before them, there weren't a lot of tag teams that got over. You had the Usos, but come on, it's almost like they were being shoved down our throats. And the New Day started off as something nobody liked. And then it turned into something amazing. Beforehand, the tag team division was growing sour because we were seeing hot potato championship reigns and them switching fairly quickly. Some people not even getting a reign more than 30 days. But since then, the New Day's reign, like I said, has passed over 235 days. And they're bringing Prime back to the title. They're bringing excellence back to it. They're not having these cheap hot potato reigns. They're having the full out title reigns that, in my opinion, every single championship deserves. And if you're a champion, you need to have the title for a fairly long time. You need to have the title and prove to people that you're the champion and have it for a long time. Whereas nowadays in WWE, the titles are being taken away from them. Look at Zack Ryder, for example. He lost his championship the day after he won it. Like, they need to start giving longer reigns, and that's what they're doing with the New Day, and that's a risk they took with the New Day. And the audience responded really well to it. They're in love with that tag team now, and I'm sure it'll be heartbreaking to see them lose the titles. When titles are like that, and teams hold them, and fans are terrified to see them lose, that's when you know you've done a good job. And they have done an excellent job with the New Day and the Tag Team Division by even adding in newer NXT tag teams like the Vaudevillains and Enzo and Cass, which are going to be amazing opponents for the New Day sometime down the line. And it's just going to make the Tag Team Division even better because everyone loves NXT, and having them with a tag team everyone loves that are the champions, they're going to do so well, and I know they are. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video, and this is just my thoughts on the Tag Team Division, how I believe that the New Day has brought it and made it become something a lot more prestigious than it was before. I'd like to know your guys' opinion. Do you agree that the New Day brought something great to the Tag Team Division, or you still think it's kind of down there and there's not really any hope left for it? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. See you later.